Trapping.
Oh my god. Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to Cyrus the Boys podcast. I'm Jacob, and I'm here with
Fruit Loops.
Fruits.
Andrew.
And this is episode 103. Holy
Okay,
shit.
I'm cutting that out. That's hurting my mouth.
Episode 103. And we got Hunter back here.
Hello.
Oh yeah, by the way, should we I just thought of this. Should we tell them that thing that we searched up last episode of embarrassing ways people have died?
Oh, fucking, yeah, 'cause I remember last week I was talking
Constipation.
about... Because, like, last week we were talking about fucking,
weird ways people have died during sex.
And not only that, okay, I want you to guess this. How many people die from choking on a hot dog yearly? He knows the answer, so don't tell him. Let him guess.
Yearly?
Yeah.
Yearly.
At least 6,000. Lower?
Lower.
Way lower.
500.
Lower.
23.
Higher.
43.
A little
Higher.
higher.
55.
A little higher.
65.
Little
higher.
67.
Little higher.
69.
Little
Higher.
higher.
70.
Yeah.
70, yeah. 70 people die from choking on a hot dog yearly, according to Google. That's what we were talking about last week, and then that's what the fucking oral sex
This is
freaking thing that popped up on my freaking search history because I was curious
You
about
want to know what's a fucked up way to die?
what?
Getting a bowel obstruction.
What's
You
that?
want to know what happens?
What, like constipation?
No, it's not constipation. So, inside your tract, you can get like obstructions where it's just solid pieces of shit, and it won't let. So, you can't shit. You want to know where the shit goes?
Mouth.
Out your mouth.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could have gone my whole life without hearing that.
Well, too bad.
You
know
might
now.
just fucking shit. It's
Yeah.
just fucking.
Yeah, you literally just.
Oh my, it really is possible to shit out of your mouth. I didn't know that.
It is
talking shit.
spewing shit. Literally.
Quite literally eat shit and die.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say this is episode 103, and I will say this: we finally have fucking snow in the first time in a while.
Yeah, it's been freezing as fuck outside. The wind was pretty bad, but now it's -6 all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all week, it's gonna be -6.
Yeah, so we're in for a cold wave. We'll grab when this is out. It'll be a little warmer, but not
Yeah,
not
when I
by
woke
too
up-
much. But
When I woke up this
Um,
morning, it was -10 outside.
yeah, freaking wasn't it last year during winter? Like the highest was -17 last year, while I was here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was freaking brutal. I remember because I was
That
staying.
wasn't too bad. It's bad now because
I
it's
was-
windy as fuck.
Yeah, I was staying at my freaking brother's place when that happened.
Yeah, no,
His old
the
place, anyway.
snow doesn't kick my ass, the wind does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is the
so
wind.
cold.
Well, the thing about it being cold
Wind
too.
doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
Tell that to the sailors.
Well, except for certain, at least around here, wind doesn't help anything. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but
You might
Birds, trees,
be hanging corpses.
I just don't like the wind.
pinata.
Pinata, Hangman.
I've had a pinata actually hit me in the face because of the wind, and it legit it gave me a bloody nose too because it was
Done.
it was like a 5-7 pound pinata from the amount of candy in there. So when it came, the cardboard literally split open once it hit my nose. And you know the fucked up part? All the kids still gathered around to get the candy. No one gave a fuck about me.
Who cares if somebody's injured when you have candy?
And the second thing that hurt the most was I tried using a hockey stick to break a pinata. It hit my balls.
No balls.
No,
balls.
the hockey stick hit my balls.
Yikes.
Also, mint gum and Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Ugh.
I'm a heathen. Deal with it.
If you're 5'5", then I'm 6'6".
What you learn to be a heretic.
Heretic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so what should we talk about this episode?
Yeah, usually we've been good about freaking bringing up things to talk about, but now we're just kind of little like, what should we talk about?
Ram Ranch.
How have you been, Hunter, since we last seen you?
I got super sick for like 3 days, and then I was fine. That was like a good month or two ago. Good now. Still working at the same place.
Yeah.
It is
I
also.
went with the job. Can't imagine.
I can't.
Oh yeah, it's also my stepmom's birthday. She's 40 years old today.
Bless her heart.
When you're closer to dying, I mean.
Literally, yes.
I quite literally know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
And she does too, because her mom grew up in the South. She was the one who taught me that. So if you don't know the bless your heart thing, also sorry, my hair's super fucking greasy. I wasn't able to shower today.
Faggot.
Greaser.
Weezer starts playing.
But anything? I don't know if you guys noticed anything about me. Not probably not really to you guys, but for me, it's freaking new because like you can because my face feels more moisturized. I'll say I shaved for the first time because I had
You're super proud of the fact that you shaved.
It was my first time. Like fucking.
Good job.
Good job.
I can't get over how soft it feels.
Again, you missed a few spots.
It was my first time. Okay, I always miss a few spots.
Shave his whole body.
You missed a spot.
Nothing.
Dip his whole body in Nair.
Oh god.
From head to toe.
All the crevices. Everything. No hair.
Make it like
I would burn so bad.
dude, especially if it went to your ass. There's a story his sister told me about that.
About what?
Putting Nair on your on her ass.
Fuck that.
No, your sister did that.
I'm not surprised by all the shit that she's done.
No.
Fuck that?
Yes, a Nair bottle.
I'm gonna say, I love my sister to death, but some of the shit that she's done, I'm not surprised. I'm sorry.
Carpet muncher, nah, corporate muncher.
She eats corporate dick. I'm joking.
Corporate dick. Oh.
I just got a message. What'd I get? Men.
Men.
Close enough.
Man, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
So I feel like we need to find something to talk about. So
National tragedy.
No.
I will say this though, like the reason why we don't usually have a lot to talk about is because the episode that you guys just saw, we literally recorded 2 days ago, so that way we can get back on schedule.
not only that, I basically seen this fucker now like every day for like 2 weeks, because I had to stay at his house because my mom had COVID. Then I had to come back over to grab my shit. Then he had to pick me up yesterday because I was getting my car fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm back here, and now my parents want the night to themselves, so now I have to stay the night again. Sorry about that. Again.
That's all good.
I know it's all good, but it's the same shit again. I'm trying to be courteous, and every single time's like, no, you go back to his house.
It's like we're roommates at this point.
From how we talk and how little we talk to each other when we're both in this house, yeah. Speaking of, if we, what's your guys' like dream house?
Mansion? Like what? Like just
What
just a
kind?
full on like mansion or
Like
Well-
glass mansion?
No, so you
Glass
know
mansion.
the one
Ooh, I don't know
by
about that
Yeah, you know the ones where it's like almost all of them are windows except the ceiling.
I'd feel like everybody would be watching me all the time.
always feel
Especially
like
the CIA.
somebody's watching me.
No, you know the one by Prairie Heights? Super long ass driveway, like 3 buildings on the property.
Here in Greeley? Are you talking about the one on that long, windy road that we usually take to the highway?
No. It's
The fuck was that?
a cow.
Oh, excuse
Ew,
me.
shoddy.
What about you? Do you have like a dream house?
I don't think I would want a mansion. I feel like that would be such, especially for someone like me. I feel like that'd just be such a waste of space for all that money. So I think I would want something nice. I would want something nice, a little bit like smaller, I guess. I don't know about like a cabin-looking kind of house. I don't know. Even though those houses I do like because they always look so cozy.
Oh, my hair got caught in my hand.
Yikes.
Yeah, I guess I just want something nice but basic. I guess I don't know.
I want something kind of like a cabin, but it's like what's the best way to describe it? It's like a. I want something that's like a big house, that one that looks like the horror movie from Child's Play.
Yeah.
But the inside is dark oak wood,
Mm.
kind of like that color.
Yeah.
That's how I want my house to be.
Mm.
And whenever I watch, because my parents watch the realty TV shows a lot,
Yeah.
sometimes I watch these people go into those houses and they have that exact design, and I love it, like perfect chandelier that you light with candles and things like that. And then they're
Yeah.
like, it looks hideous, I don't like it. And I'm like, what? What looks hideous about it?
Mm.
Them.
Hmm?
Them. They look hideous.
Oh.
Oh, now I know where you're.
Yeah, that one. Right off by the school.
God, that's gotta be so much fucking money.
Oh.
Yeah. Something like that. Would be pretty fucking swag.
I guess for me, I would just want something basic but nice at the same time. I don't want anything too big.
Oh yeah, Hunter, did you hear that Matt Pat is retiring?
Yep.
It's crazy to think, like, even just, like, I mean, for you guys, it's after a week since we talked about it, but it's still crazy to think that, like, YouTubers are retiring now, which is kind of sad to think, considering that, like,
You have that.
like, that's how we know, like, our childhoods are coming to an end.
Dude, we're adults. Our childhoods have kind of already ended.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's, like,
People.
yeah, like, it's still hard to, like, for me to comprehend.
Let's see. Okay. Instead of a YouTuber, who's one actor that if they quit, that symbolizes the end of your childhood?
Jason Statham. Or. Fuck. Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, I can understand.
I gotta say Hugh Jackman, because he was just my favorite growing up.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine, him being
Sylvester.
Wolverine, Logan, Real Steel is one of my favorite movies growing up. I showed him that movie recently.
It was a
Real
good
Steel
movie.
was so good.
He's just
I,
overall my favorite actor, and he really made my childhood with that. With certain movies.
I'd have to say Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Iron Man
that
was
too.
the
That one's a big one, yeah.
I was obsessed with Iron Man growing up. That was like the movie I watched as a kid. Either Robert Downey Jr. or fuck, what's the other guy? I can't think of one right now.
What movies?
I can't even think of the movies.
Damn.
I mean, when it comes to wrestling, my favorite already retired a long time ago, so.
Yep, Undertaker.
Yeah. Well, technically, he retired in 2020, but went into the Hall of Fame 2022.
May he rest in graves. Oh yeah, I'm
He'd
just
be
gonna
resting
grab this because I want to show it off to the people.
Make sure you don't want to
What
sweat.
Yeah. New hat.
Amish man.
Freaking Amish looking at. No, but what was the first thing I said? Oh yeah, I said that it looked like fucking Willy Wonka because it was purple. Willy Wonka looking at.
You don't
Good morning,
get
Starshine.
born, dumbass.
The Earth says hello.
I will say though, it was purple before he made.
No, it was blue.
Oh, was it blue? Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that
Oh yeah.
inside.
Oh yeah, it was blue.
That was the color that it was
Why did
all
I say
around.
purple?
And
'Cause
I remember I walked into this house wearing this hat while it was all blue. Everyone laughed at me.
everybody thought you were a pimp. That's
The first thing I thought was freaking Willy Wonka. I don't know why I thought Willy Wonka. That was just the first
Blue
thing that popped
hat
in my
with a
head.
blue suit and the fucking shiny ass boots. It's a pimp.
Nah, shoes out of pure gold or like coated in gold
Super pimp.
Fucking Blue's Clues.
with some ice on my neck.
Oh, yeah. Wrists. Ice.
Wrist cut.
Flex. Yeah.
We have nothing. Can we find something to talk about, please? This is killing me.
Freaking
Wiener Hut Jr.
Okay, how about
I
this?
had something in mind, but I completely fucking lost it.
Oh my god, no!
Monkey Man.
It's been a long week.
It has.
It's been a long week, so.
You crack.
And it's the first time that we've both seen him. We could all week, well, because he works, and we don't right now. So
He also twerks.
He also
I just
twerks.
Work.
And Zach, it just depends on whether he's either with his family or doing something else. Usually, when it comes to Zach. So
Let's see if I can. Okay, I have an idea of what we could do.
mhm.
I have a dating app on my phone. We could judge people's profile pictures.
Yes.
Study people's profile pictures.
On Showdown.
The fuck is he doing?
Spraying pepper spray on door handle and a camera for the doorbell.
What's the point of doing that?
I don't fucking know, dude. Cause people to trip the fuck out. Go on, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I will say, at this
Tinder.
point, when you guys are seeing this, we are 2 weeks away from the 2-year anniversary of the podcast. 2 weeks away. So, yeah, which would...
Bumble? Why is Bumble before Tinder?
Because I guess Bumble's the most recommended now, I guess, other than Tinder. Because Tinder fucking sucks now.
I guess.
I'm trying to delete all of them just because I was so tired of freaking
All right.
having them on there.
First one that came up.
Timmy. No, Travis.
Travis.
Trans male.
Trying.
Fuck, who's that fucking emo singer? God damn it, hold on.
Yeah. Well, what do we think of Travis? It looks like my sister had a son with you.
Bro!
Hey, yo.
No, it looks like his acne and my sister's hair. Sug.
Sug?
I'm not kidding. Sug.
Sug? Sugi.
I feel like one of the basic attractions for like dating now, I feel like is definitely dyed hair, tattoos, piercings.
Yeah. Men. What the fuck?
Number 10.
I feel like people who use those kind of like silly filters as one of their profile or like one of their pictures on their dating apps, I guess it just kind of shows that they're trying to just like have a goofy personality. I feel
It annoys the fuck out of me. Also, another thing too is most of her profile is literally just her cat. I mean, like, cute cat, but
or like the ones that like most of their pictures are just fucking memes. I've seen that too.
yeah, that dude. The other thing about this is like I meet the weirdest fuckers on here, and I don't mean that metaphorically. Like here, if I set my filter to allow men on here.
Men.
No, when I mean that, like, most men on here literally look like incels.
Hell
Like-
yeah, buddy.
What app are you on?
What?
What app are you on?
Timey is what it's called. It's a bisexual dating app. Like, see?
Oh.
Kind of normal guy.
Why does he kind of look like freaking
Normal guy.
what's his name from iCarly?
I can't pin my finger on it. I didn't really watch iCarly.
Freaking iCarly's older brother. What's his name?
Yeah.
But then you
Looks
also...
like look like a kind of trans version of him for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, here's what I mean of sometimes you see the ugliest people on here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen worse.
Yeah. Okay, what's... I hate to, like, be
I
that
look
guy.
bad as a person, but what the fuck is that?
I could find worse.
Jesus Christ.
This person's name is Isa P.
It's clapped, bro.
Isa P, more like Liza P.
Is there like someone like people out there that like you see like just out in public holding hands, you see the other person and they just look fucking ugly? Do you ever question that, like, if it's actually true love or they just in it for their money or something?
Yeah, I do.
Because I think that too. I'm just like, is it actually true love or are they in it for like money or some shit?
But see, they even got your type of women on here.
See, I do crystal meth all the time.
You see, I will say this. I do appreciate thicker women. I do. But there's only so far I would go with certain thick women. Like I can do pretty thick, but anything more than that, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Dude, the other thing that's freaky about this app, not freaky in a good way, is I will get men as old as 50 liking my profile. And
Damn. Yikes.
I think the oldest I've had people pop up when I was using the apps was like a little over 30, like early 30s.
No, it actually kind of...
The fuck was that?
My phone. It actually kind of disgusts me because I'm 19. I'm trying to find my fucking place in the world.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
No more Fortnite. But it's like, what? When you're that age, no one who's 19, unless you have like $10 million, wants to date a fucking 50-year-old. I'm gonna say that.
Unless it was just for the sugar daddy. Or just...
Yeah, and I don't want to date someone for a fucking sugar daddy.
Ooh, I'm killing myself.
Sugar daddy, sugar mama, you know.
If you guys would you guys want a sugar mom or a sugar dad?
I mean...
Maybe.
It would be nice, but also I don't want to seem like that person that's just like, oh, I'm only with him just because it's
the
easier.
money.
Not only that, but like the money. It's easier. It's an easier lifestyle because they have all that money. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to date for that reason because I feel like that just kind of presents you as kind of like a shitty person.
Can be for sure.
Can be, but a good example is my mom was pretty poor growing up with me and my siblings, and when she married my stepmom, we moved up a class basically.
Yeah.
So, and they love each other fully, but it's also like my mom is afraid to go against Katie because she doesn't want to go back to that type of life.
Yeah. I think we've kind of found our topic is just kind of like the concept of dating.
Ooh, that would be a good one. What's the worst thing someone has done to you during a date?
During a date, worst thing.
I had that photo of my phone.
What photo?
What?
Hold on, I have to get back in my fucking gallery to find it. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Worst
so
thing.
worst thing that's happened to you during a date.
During a date? I'm trying to remember. Because I don't remember like having like very like bad things happen during a date, but like...
Well, you've also dated very little, to be fair.
Yeah. I can't really think of... I mean, I know I've been in bad fucking relationships. I know that, but... as far as like dates, of like just dates, I don't know.
Actually, I think I might know one. Who
you
was
told
that?
Me a few of your...
What was that girl who who was bipolar as fuck and was leaving for Florida?
Oh, you mean was leaving for Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah, she...
Yeah, what was her name? Or do you want to keep it secret?
I'll keep it secret. I don't want to shit on, you know. So I want to bring their name publicly if it's to shit on them. Because I don't want to shit on them, you know. Especially not out public to the internet because I feel like that would kind of be shitty. But it wasn't that she was like a bad person. It was just she was different. She's not a bad person. Like she's very sweet. But when it comes to like when like. It was just really off.
Okay. That one? You remember when we went out to the haunted ice cream parlor?
Mm-hmm.
That guy was in the bathroom with no shoes on.
Why are you covering the other slides?
Because you don't need to see those.
Alright, what about you, Hunter? What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on a date?
Let's see. She brought one of her friends over and then slept the entire thing.
Like the girl that you invited over slept?
Mm-hmm.
And then her friend was just...
Slept as well. So.
Okay, that's annoying.
Yeah.
For me,
Well, you get it, but that bitch slept all day.
I
then came over and slept more.
She was hibernating. Because she's probably as
Fucking
big as a bear.
Guess, damn. She wasn't even that fat.
So... So, the worst thing that's ever happened to me, took a girl to Applebee's. We were showing each other family photos, and she said, "Damn, your sister's way hotter than you are."
Why? See, that's the thing. Like, woo! It's like, why? Like, fucking. Why would you say that on a fucking date?
Ooh, I'm leaving your ass.
Like, why would you go on a date with someone because you think they're cute, but then they show you a family picture and you think the other person that they're related to is way hotter. Like,
The thing that, okay, I know I'm
that
not,
doesn't make any sense to me. How's some fucking brain cells, people?
like, I know I'm not the most attractive person. I'm mid, but it's,
I'm very mid too.
but it's also like, if you're gonna go on a date with someone, don't say that. That's like me going to her and saying like, "Oh, I'd rather fuck your sister than you, but I'd settle for you."
Just to get you as your sister. I don't know what that was.
Dude, you acted like fucking Jim Carrey there for a second.
Alrighty then.
Weirdest thing girl's ever said to you, or guy.
Or guy. We're not judging. Weirdest thing. I've been told a lot of things from women.
You're fuckable.
Okay, so
From a guy.
I didn't talk about this. What's the most uncomfortable you've ever been around someone who's been interested in you?
Most uncomfortable.
I was gonna think the same girl when we were at Red Robin's and she slammed her fist down on the table out of nowhere. You remember that? You, me, and Hunter were at Red Robin's, and then that same girl who went to Kansas.
Was it Coyotes, you mean?
No, it was Red Robin's.
Was it Red Robins?
Yeah. And she slammed her fist on the table,
Oh, yeah.
just like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What about you, Hunter?
Gotta love mentally unstable women.
No.
See, I don't mind some mentally unstable, but if it's a point that you kind of make it your own personality, like...
Okay, here's the thing. If you do make if you try to say, like, I'm mentally unstable, fuck you. But if you're those type of people who are like, I want to kill somebody, you're hot. Depends.
Depends on who it is.
Depends.
It depends on who it is.
I'm not gonna lie, the prettier you are, you do get privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The
it's
younger, the crazier it can be.
it's like that slide thing where it's like,
The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
well, no, it's if they're this amount of crazy, then they have to be this amount of beautiful.
That amount of hot, yeah.
Yeah, so if they're like a 10, but they're all the way like mentally insane, that's fine. But then if they're like all the way mentally insane and then they're a 2, no. Okay.
Fair, yeah, pretty privileged.
So the most uncomfortable I've been for someone who had an interest at me at least was while I was in California during Christmas. I was in Safeway, or just not even a Safeway. It was just like a general food mart because it's a small town. Chester is where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wearing the same coat that I was wearing today. And this guy wearing a long black beanie had a beard and mustache. He looked and saw me. He said, hey, nice coat. And I was like, oh, thank you. Then I was going outside to wait for my family because they were taking 5 years. Then the guy came outside and then he put a Zyn pack in his mouth.
Okay, that's not bad.
Right. Okay, so then here's the thing. The guy was pretty ugly. Just by his
There's your problem.
by his face. But the other part of it was he was more than just ugly because of his face. It was his teeth. Because when he smiled and showed me his teeth, and they
Fucked
were
up teeth.
no, they were tar black on the front.
Buddy.
For one, and
Yikes.
second, they were crooked. Like his teeth came out of 1785. Then the first, as we were talking, randomly said, "I just want to kiss you very badly."
I would run so quickly.
Oh, dude, and it was so uncomfortable because I'm just trying to talk to him to pass the time, and then he's I'm like trying to talk about it, and then we're talking about sexuality. Wow, that really is an L.
Wait, what?
Looks like Twisted Sister's
Did you just
retarded
download
cousin.
one just to judge people?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm never gonna actually use it. I'm just.
Jacob?
What are you doing on Tinder, you fucking hoe?
He actually does have Tinder. Or not anymore, right?
That look.
No, I deleted all the apps just because I was just tired of having them.
Dude, yeah, Tinder sucks as a dating app.
It's so hip. All you need is the flip case.
So, as I was trying to talk to the guy, we were talking about sexuality and stuff, and he was kind of a nice guy. We had similar interests. But then the entire time, he was just kind of like, oh, man, I want to... Okay.
Oh, wait, I kind of have a dating app story.
They were, he kept being like, I just want to kiss you. I just want to date you. And it's like, I told him multiple times, like, I'm not interested. And he kept pushing. And it's like, I need to get out of here as fast as I fucking can.
No.
All right, so what, you have one now?
I mean, I don't have like an uncomfortable moment, but I have a dating app story that's kind of funny to me. But since we're already at the halfway point, I'll try to make it quick with my halftime advertising really quick. So yeah, I'll take the mic for this part.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is the halftime advertising where I remind you guys to, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, what the hell are you freaking doing? Hit that subscribe button on the podcast. We are at 22 podcast subscribers. Get us to 30, and here you will see weekly episodes with either me and Kirby Hunter, or just all four of us guys. For the podcast, it's every Saturday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, every Saturday, and also after you do that, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the link in the description and go to my main channel. Over there, you'll get a whole bunch of regular content with me every Friday. You'll get content with me and the guys every... Excuse me. You'll get videos with me and the guys every now and then. And then you guys will also get podcast highlights as well when new podcast episodes have released. And you guys will get gaming content over there as well. We are at 261 subscribers on the main channel. You guys are amazing. Let's get us to 300 subscribers. And also, if you haven't already, again, make sure to subscribe to the podcast and get us to 30 podcast subscribers. And I also want to say thank you for you guys for spending a little bit of your time on your weekend with us, or spending a little bit of your weekend with us, or letting us be part of your weekend, I should say. And I love you. I appreciate you guys. And and that was just my reminder for you guys. And back to our regular scheduled programming. So yeah.
No, yeah, so as I was saying, you find a lot of people on this app.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. That's an instant dislike. With snakes.
Sorry, I blew so hard out of my nose, I almost blew. I blew so hard out of my nose when I saw that almost snot came out.
Who the fuck?
But I will say, I do have a little bit of a...
This bitch of precious metal.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
What the fuck?
Over again. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Shane.
Shane only plays Monopoly.
Literally, that's all it.
Alright, so I got, this, that doesn't really apply to me. It's just...
Yeah!
It actually applies to two other people. So, I have a Florida friend, that is trying to find someone to date, you know, on all the dating apps, Tinder, you know, freaking Bumble, any other dating apps that you can name, you know, just casually trying to find people to date, right? And so I'm good friends with a few of the comedian guys down in Florida because I don't know if you guys know, but I used to do stand-up, which I want to get back into doing stand-up because I did that when I was in Florida. So I have a few good friends that are down there that also do stand-up. And so she hits me up one day, and she's like, she hits me up one day, and then she's like, hey, do you know this guy? And I was like, what? And then she's like, isn't this the comedian guy from one of the open mics? And I'm like, holy shit, that is. And but furthermore, I guess they fucked. So yeah. Not only that, it's the same fucking. It's one of the same comic guys that make jokes about fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and freaking jokes about fucking kids and all that. So yeah. But he overall, he's a really sweet guy. He just has really dark humor, so nothing to be concerned about. He's a really cool guy. Same with the other comic guys down in Florida. I'll probably see them when I'm down there for a week, just because I like to support the comedy scene down there and whatnot.
If you take the T out of tart and replace it with F, it's called dark humor liberal. Relax.
Yeah, but I guess it's not that funny, but you know, it was kind of the fact that I know both of those people and apparently that they fucked. It's kind of funny to me, but you know, or supposedly, I don't know if they did or not. I just heard that from my sister because apparently my sister knew about that because she lives down in Florida now.
Right.
But you know,
You got a furry. Furry.
Jesus,
We found him. We found him.
the second coming. Jesus, he looks like that all the time. Fucking Christ.
He looks like he has 1,000-yard stare.
He looks like he beats one.
Here's a question I have for you guys about dating. What do you guys think is one of the biggest flaws of dating today compared to back then? Like one of the biggest flaws.
Dating apps.
Okay.
Dating apps.
Okay, I don't mean this. Let me put that in the middle because we can't hear anyone with it all the way to the left.
Faggot.
I'm not meaning this in a racist way. I mean it in this way of having the white card. Everyone wanted to date a white person. Why? Because you got the best green card ever.
They don't know
what it's like to be
a
If your significant other
white man
is an illegal immigrant and you get married, you can actually get them a green card.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why most immigrants marry, if I remember correctly.
Fucking Brandon.
If I were to be completely honest, though, about what I think one of the biggest flaws of dating today is, everyone wants something nice, is all I'm gonna say. Everyone wants someone pretty or handsome that they want to show off in a way that they like. And that's not a bad thing, because everyone wants something nice. The thing about it, though, that what I feel like it's become is people who look completely normal are now called ugly because they're not handsome, they're normal. Yeah. So a good example, I'm not going to use our faces for example because that's bullshit. I'm going to say, like Jim Carrey, I guess, is a good example.
Swear to God, I know that bitch.
Alrighty then.
But it's like, people always say, like, he's ugly. He's not ugly. He's just normal. Like, people have normal faces a lot of the time, and just because someone's not handsome directly or, like, eye-catching, that doesn't make them ugly.
Or, like, who are big old muscle men with abs, or a freaking chick with big-ass tits, like.
Here's what I'm going to say. The 3 things that people should be able to judge and should not be scrutinized for: weight.
Yeah. Especially today, there's a lot of fucking weight shaming. A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of weight shaming.
And I don't say weight shame someone, but weight, it should kind of be a standard for some people. Because some people like dating bigger, some people like dating smaller. But I'm going to say this: weight is one of the only things about the human body that can be changed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's something that can be helped.
Well, weight shaming
Technically
and body
height.
shaming is kind of... Is it kind of the same thing?
What?
Body shaming and weight?
Weight shaming. No.
Think
you
about
could
it.
be like, your face is fucking ugly, which is body shaming.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, damn,
Oh,
you're
no,
fat as
oh, no,
fuck.
because I will say, because I've definitely been body shamed before. It's not fun. It fucking hurts.
Oh yeah.
And I never tried to body shame anyone for how their body is, because that's their body. You know, they have no control over that. I mean, yeah, sure, someone can, like, oh, if they want to go to the gym to lose weight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if that's what they want to do, then I'll be in full support. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should lose some weight because you're fucking fat. Like, that's fucked up. Like, like from how someone's body is, like, if they're insecure about it, and you care about that person, and you think that there's nothing wrong with them, or any of the flaws or anything like that, you should be supportive. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, making them have the body that you want, judge just for your own pleasure, kind of thing. You know?
Well, that's also a little off. Think about it this way. It's like, because I weigh 130 pounds. I'm 135. I'm skinny as fuck. I'm not moving from my weight.
And I'm not much less heavier than you, only by a little bit, probably.
Like 20 pounds heavier than me, right?
Yeah, I'd say maybe 10.
Like 140.
Yeah, I think I'm about like 140.
Yeah, like he's pretty close to the average weight. I don't know your weight.
By medical standards, I'm like fucking like 300.
That is true. You are a beast.
No.
He's going beast mode.
Morbidly a
When
beast.
Mr. Beast has sex, does that mean he's
He's
going,
going beast mode. Fucking.
I can't get over that.
I don't know which streamer said that, but I'm gonna say weight should be a standard. I'm
To an extent.
Hairline,
like.
no.
I'm gonna say as well as what they show their personality to be. If we're going off of dating apps, strictly, because most people reserve their best photos for dating apps.
Yeah.
I've seen lots of dating apps where it's like the first photo's like absolutely eye-catching, then the next 2 photos after that, it shows that like they now have like 200 pounds out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's things like that that annoys the fuck out of me. Is where it's like, you put your best photo as the one that you show to everyone. Okay.
Profile picture. One after.
Did you really make a fucking profile?
Yeah. I want to judge people because they can. My God-given right.
So I'm gonna
To
say
Tinder.
second one is personality. Everyone can choose that because some people have a vibe that other people don't fuck with.
Yeah.
The third thing I'm actually gonna say that it's okay to judge people on is clothing. For example, just because it's my taste, I don't like someone who wears sweats all the time.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because you and Zach both criticized me on me wearing fucking sweats. You and Zach both do.
But it's like, if you're clothing all the time, to me, at least to me, this is my opinion, it is like poor or a little underdressed. I don't like it personally.
Yeah.
I like dressing up more. I like being in more button-ups. I like being in more, I guess, work-ready outfits like jeans and sweatshirts. I like that. I like it when other people do that too.
I just like to dress comfortably. That's really just really my thing.
Right. But I think, like, clothing also speaks volumes about people because some people have... What the fuck?
Tells the profile pic, bro.
Oh my god.
But it's also like, say for example, I am just like a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker is the best way to put it.
What?
The fucking song. I'm
I'm
just
a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I must prefer the taste of butter. But,
rolling, bro.
it's like, just...
rolling.
If I were to dress like a normal guy every day, and I love goths, but say hypothetically I didn't like someone who is goth, it's music and clothing taste, so I'm gonna say that clothing is another thing you can judge people based off of. Because some people just wear absolutely terrible fucking clothes.
Yeah.
You know one that I judge people for wearing, actually? The mushroom type of clothing. Where they have like a spore hat. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah.
I don't get the fascination with mushrooms, and it's weird to me.
Mushroom
Dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
It means you've lived a life of sin.
Jesus fucking
Damn,
Christ.
what the
Okay, Riley Reid.
The head is immaculate.
Grapefruit technique.
The head game weaker than Stephen Hawking's legs.
Ride me. Oh, yeah.
Satisfaction. Lights, camera, action.
What is that melody?
Jiggle that midget. Yeah, keep riding on the whiteboard. Wow. Shuffle kingdom. Thursday afternoon, hella ass.
Okay, another
I'm gonna
thing.
Make that a fucking clip.
Okay, me personally, something I'm also gonna say that I judge people on is sex drive. But that's just another personal thing. I don't have a high libido.
Everybody's different though when it comes to that, I think.
Yeah, okay, if we're going off of like strict no's, my number one no, furries. Furries are my immediate no.
You don't want
Yeah.
a fucking bitch in a fox head?
I can understand, I guess, if you're
all the
into
fucking
it.
Chica fan art.
Oh,
Foxy,
no.
come plow me.
Freaking
Oh no,
rock star.
Foxy, I'm stuck in Pirate's Cove.
Foxy, come stick your pirate hook up my pussy. Oh yeah.
Faz gangbang.
Come on, Faz Gang. Let's go fuck.
5 Night at Foxy's.
That's what Fluxies.
Porn game.
There is ones like that.
Yep.
TikTok shows me.
TikTok knows what you like.
I'm gonna
okay?
say furries are my immediate no though.
It's a For You page.
It's a For You page.
How did they know? I don't like furries for 2 reasons. One, I don't like the costumes. The costumes are creepy to me. I don't get the costume idea. Second of all, the kinks involved with it. And I'm not just talking about the felony B word. I'm talking about specifically the ones that like wearing like those leather dog masks.
You mean the fucking like full-on dog people?
Yeah,
Like, they're not furries anymore. They're straight up like dogs.
they act like dogs. They wear the leather dog masks and they have their arms locked in. So that way
Yeah.
they walk.
Well,
Those.
you have that, and then you have people who wear like fursuits.
And I could somewhat understand furries because I could understand the idea of wanting to live in an alternate world where everyone is like an animal type being. That's okay.
2 sides to the same coin.
Like
but
Zootopia.
one's worse than the other.
Zootopia is a good example of what
Yeah.
furries want. But
Not that it's ever gonna happen, but
yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's really just it's like LARPing or cardboard roleplay.
Yeah.
It's
fucking fat shit.
why he looks like Fat Shaggy.
That's literally what I said. Fat Shaggy.
Like, man, Scoob, I think she has an extra chromosome.
I'm waiting to see like a 50-year-old man that looks like he's gonna say tonight on Top Gear.
I'm just waiting to see fucking Joe Biden pop up on one of these freaking profiles.
Oh god.
Be like, I'm here to sniff kids.
Oh,
If
sorry.
I can-
Actually, hang on. There's one more thing I'd like to put on something.
If you like being sniffed, swipe right.
Dude, I've had that guy like my profile before.
Oh my god, he does look like Joe Biden.
I'm not kidding. I've had that guy like my profile before. That 59-year-old man.
I hate it. I hate it. Maxim going is like 35.
No, you have to go old. We need to judge everyone.
Okay,
73.
Oh my god. At that point, like, just, I think you should just call your dating life just over at that point.
Nuggets.
Like, if it goes up to 73, that's how old my grandma is. Like, no fucking joke.
But the last thing I think you should be able to judge someone for, their age. I could understand someone who's like 18 not wanting to date a 30-year-old, or I could understand a 30-year-old not wanting to date an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Bigger than me.
Like, I mean, okay, the highest...
He looks like you when you get older. That looks like older Hunter, just blonde.
It really does.
Wow, fuck you.
For me personally, but this
What?
is
That's
just...
not a bad thing.
Joking.
And since, like, I'm
looks like a decent guy.
I'm over 18
It's
now, I
Mr.
can,
Match.
like, date older, like, people. But I would say my max for older is at least 4 years older.
Holy fuck.
So I'm
that's the
about
Golden
to turn
State
19,
Killer.
my highest would be 23.
I think my max for...
But younger would be nowhere near, like, at least 2 years.
It's me.
Oh my god, it is! If only you were a girl, I'd fuck you so hard.
Shut the fuck up.
Christ.
It's a gay paramedic.
Okay, we're doing somewhat decent on this episode. Let's not get canceled.
No, I wasn't lying. He had the fucking medical shears hanging from a fucking backpack.
And he was wearing a crop top.
Yeah. I fuck with it. It's cool, but like, not for me.
Yeah, when was the last time I wore a crop top on
6
camera?
years ago.
Oh my god.
I think that's when we
That's
did the
a hell of a
Omegle
profile.
episode.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking on camera, I think it was since the Omegle episode, which is like almost 2 years ago at this point.
I feel like I need to wear a crop top again just to show on how less gay I have become.
He's a manly man.
He's a manly man.
You say I'm a manly man and I still have the sluttiest hips here.
Men.
Men.
We are men, manly men. We are men, manly men. We are men, manly,
Okay.
manly, 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 manly men.
Oh,
Get a
man.
dance like a true man. Get a dance like a true man.
I think with like another thing with like dating today is that like I mean I don't have anything wrong with like high standards.
But some
But,
people's
like,
standards,
But
yeah.
some people's standards are like ridiculously high.
Okay, I can understand not wanting to date someone who's like living in poverty, but it's also like a lot of people I meet, like they want guys specifically to have like $400,000 a year,
Mm.
and
They want 6 figures minimum, 6 foot height. A
Another one that
Lamborghini,
pisses me
and
off,
a
don't get me
mansion.
started on it, is certain people that compare
No.
that other person to their wealth.
yeah,
Like I seen a freaking TikTok video of this freaking obese lady freaking being interviewed, being asked, how much of a salary do you want your future
a husband to
husband to have? And then she was like freaking 500K, close to $1 million. If he doesn't have it, I don't want it. And then it freaking goes back to, I forgot his name, but he goes freaking, sweetheart over here is comparing the salary to her weight.
I remember when you showed me that. Okay, actually, real quick, shut the fuck up. This is a good question to ask. If you were to choose a girl that you think you deserve, how would you describe them? Like a girl that you think you deserve.
No comment.
He likes men.
Freaking we do an edit and just freaking we just see freaking Johnny Sins just pop up in freaking Hunter's brain.
Yeah, just fucking. Man.
Hey, what's going on?
That
So
or
yeah,
freaking Ryan Reynolds.
does anyone have anything to say about that? What woman do you guys think you guys deserve?
Or like one that we would want?
No, deserve.
Deserve.
Not what you want, what you think you deserve.
See, that's a very, very, like.
Controversial thing
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
Because we can't
that's why
judge
I worded
ourselves.
that-
We'd have to have other people judge us.
Yeah.
That's why I word it more as like the kind of woman I would want
Okay.
in a partner.
So how about this? How about Hunter realistically rank me and Jacob, and I'll give you a realistic rank.
As in, like, what?
Facial.
Overall?
Appearances. Like, how we look, basically.
Fucking Jacob over there. Fucking numbnut.
You know what's funny? My dad used to call me that all the time growing up.
What,
Numbnuts.
numbnuts?
Yeah. And no, then I made a classic joke because one day I couldn't feel one day my nuts was hurting because I was living with
Numbnuts.
puberty because my nuts were freaking aching. So I put an ice pack on them, and then I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I can't feel my nuts. No response. And then I was like, Hey, Dad. He's like, What? You know what you call a man who can't feel his nuts? He's like, What? Numb nuts. And then he started laughing.
Perfect.
My dad just called me retard.
Same. Same.
Good dads. Good
Yeah,
dads.
good dads, great dads.
All right, so what's your ranking for Jacob?
Realistically, Jacob.
Yeah.
Stand your
Oh.
bitch ass monkey.
Yeah.
Stand up?
Yeah, stand up.
Alright.
Show us your lanky body. You incarnation of a.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to kill yourself.
I just turned into a South Park character in 5 seconds.
So,
You guys don't see me, but I'm just fully standing up right now.
I mean, like,
Should we take shirts off too?
no.
I was gonna say I'm self-conscious. Please don't.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Show yourself on camera.
Like, realistically, dating wise, probably like an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Like out of 10?
Yeah.
Are you
Solid?
just saying that or?
No.
I feel like you're just saying that.
No, like solid.
Uh,
You know, you're skinny.
I'm
Long hair.
gonna put mine at 6. You're not ugly by far. You're not ugly. You're not the ugliest person I know. You go to the gym, you work out,
Yeah.
but you also have a little bit of the sloth stomach.
Beer gut.
I hate that I did that on camera. Why did I do that?
So I'd put you at a 6.5.
I'll take it. It's still passing.
All right, your turn. Your guys' turn.
All right. So we're going based off of looks, like we don't even know you kind of thing, right?
Yeah. General looks.
But looks, ignore the fact that he looks like freaking Kurt Cobain and Jeffrey Dahmer.
Literally Hitler's. Perfect.
Relax. I just want to play this guitar.
I just want to take a few
Bam.
photos.
Of the shotgun in your hand.
Alright, but here I'll let you go. I'll let you pick yours and then I'll do mine. So I want some time to
Honestly, I'd say
analyze.
probably about the same. You know, skinny,
All right.
solid build.
What about you? What's your ranking?
You're not morbidly obese, but you're not a twig.
I'm not a twig.
No,
I am a twig.
no. I've seen much skinnier people.
I'd say Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm not actually that skinny.
You said
I'm
about
sucking
same, so like an 8.
Yeah, about an 8.
Okay.
I'd say probably maybe. Mine's not too far off. I'd say like maybe a 7, 7.5.
Okay.
Solid.
But that's just mine.
I'm gonna go off the first time I met you. I'm gonna say a 5.
Works for me.
No, but
I think the thing that made your face more handsome to me was your beard and mustache.
but
It definitely improved it a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
but if we're going based off just knowing you in general, solid 10.
Your face was such a baby face for the longest time.
Fucking
You had
hated
one of the
so
hottest
much.
girlfriends too.
Solid 10, Father Hunter.
She was alright.
No, because I
She
remember
was
telling you.
very
No, because I
good.
remember I admitted to you that like I found her
Creepy bitch.
attractive. That I found no, because I remember when like I first met her, I found her attractive, but I knew what you were trying to do, so I didn't get away with that because you know he's my brother. I'm not trying to fucking fuck him over like
I
that.
regret hitting on your girlfriend the first day I met her, and this was before I met him.
I never
Well, no,
I never
I
hit on
find
her,
it
which I'm glad
hilarious.
about.
I met him at Spencer's like
when I worked
a
there.
few months
Before I met
before
him.
I met him again.
And when we met each other, I remember he kept saying to me, "You look familiar. Do I know you?" And then you said Spencer's, and I'm like, "Oh, that's right. I hit on your girlfriend."
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck yeah. That was a hell of a thing.
Yeah. Were you that day? Were you like mad at me for that?
No, I didn't even know. So
What about the second time we hung out with her?
like, mad at you?
For being like a little overly flirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay. What would we rank Zach at?
7.
Yeah, I'd say a solid 7.
I'm for him. I'm gonna have to say
3.
5.5.
But as that we know him and we know his dating history, 5.
Yeah.
0. No.
We love you, Zach. We're just being honest here.
His dating history has been interesting. He's had absolutely hot women that he completely didn't want, and
I mean, I'm not saying I had the best dating history either.
the only thing I'm gonna say, Zach lies about who he's dating, because every week it's someone new.
Yeah.
Whereas
If there's any one more that just act like a chicken magnet, it's Zach.
I think it's because some of the women that he shows me, they look like absolute models, and then he's like, they're from here, and then I'm like, yeah, they're fake.
Well, not only that, like, dude, like, you need to find someone who's fucking local. Quit talking to girls on your fucking Xbox.
Good luck.
Right, he only finds girls on his Xbox. It's
And
like
he's been doing that ever since I known him. I'm like, dude, it's been over fucking 5 years. You think you want to branch out your shell a little bit?
like bro only has Xbox Fortnite girlfriends for like
Honestly.
yeah.
It's like, bro, and you wonder why your relationships only last 2 weeks each time.
Also, real quick, if you think
Oh, and
that
like this one time he was fucking catfished by a 13-year-old girl that he thought was 17 or 16.
Boo womp.
also if you want to know something, I understand long distance dating. I did do long distance dating.
I did too, and it fucking sucks.
It does.
It's brutal.
You want to know how long
Especially
I
if
was in
we're
that
talking
long
about
distance?
the
though?
relationship I was in.
3 years. I was in a long distance relationship for 3 years. Was not worth it.
Mine
like
was
2
mine was
months,
8
maybe.
months. I will say what also wasn't worth it. Mine was 8 months, so I can't imagine what 3 years was like. But granted, my situation was beyond fucking toxic. They know about it.
Yeah.
Like my situation was beyond toxic.
Oh,
so
dude, I remember
that just made the long distance much worse than it already was.
I remember the first day I met you too. That's when you were trying to talk to fucking Emma.
Oh god, I remember. All she did was play with my feelings.
Yep.
So that was
And then there was others after that we won't get into.
fun. Yeah, because it's been kind of. It's a little bit of a headache.
Though I think the one thing I'm gonna say though is we don't bring girls in here because we have no friends that are women really, but it's also what is
Why
it?
would I
Yeah,
be friends
holy
with
shit!
them?
I just realized. I think the only girl we've had on the
My
podcast
sister.
maybe once, was your sister because that one day you had to work the next day.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
How did that episode go? Were you guys annoyed with her?
It actually wasn't too
I
bad.
honestly don't remember.
I don't remember it being too bad, honestly, because we were doing it on music, and we were mainly like talking about like our music interests.
It was
and-
K-pop.
I hate K-pop.
She brought up K-pop. That's the only thing.
No, during that time, that's when she started getting into K-pop, and to this day, I still cannot hold down a conversation around K-pop with her. It's
I despise K-pop.
There was only one time I gave her credit for
Just
music
because
taste,
of
and
the
that was just
people that
because of
listen to
emotionalism. Why?
Like, Koreans
okay.
rarely listen to K-pop. It's always American white girls. They're
K-pop.
like, oh my god, Jang Jun-un is gonna have my children.
Yeah, like there's just something that like I feel like with especially like white girls too. It's like when it comes to like the K-pop or just that kind of like industry of like music. I feel like it's like, are they into the music or are they just simping over the freaking stars? You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna admit this. They are really hot. Like I even have a few crushes on a few K-pop bands, female, like Blackpink.
Yeah.
Because my sister showed me a few, and there's a few I had to say like they're hot, and I can understand that with the men too. But it's also that's kind of how Korea works. You kind of have to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
Their beauty standards.
I mean, I will say this though. I'm into Asian women. One of my types. You know. So.
I think the type of women who are into K-pop to that extent are like
Like with me, like I can branch out with certain music tastes. Like that they even know that I have my own kind of like white girl playlist of my own.
I never get to speak.
California
girls are unforgettable.
And then,
days
And then like
on
I'm mainly a metalhead, but like I also branch out to like other genres with like rap and pop. Like I
Okay.
can branch out in that extent. But
I wouldn't. You are a metalhead simply because you know more heavy than me.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
well, because it's the fact that like I grew up with it mainly because of my dad, and like I got into it myself
But-
on the heavier stuff at like 13.
To be fair, I wouldn't call you a metalhead because for two reasons. One, most of the time when I'm around you, and most of the songs you show me aren't heavy, in the sense of like pure heavy. They're more like in a subgenre.
Yeah,
So
I will say
I'm gonna
do-
call you more of a emo.
I do like the what's it called, melodic. I do like melodic metal.
What's that?
Like, fuck,
Basically, any affliction.
Polyfield?
Oh.
No. What is it, Polyphia?
Would you guys consider any affliction kind of like melodic metal? It's
The
It's
type
more
of
like,
because they have heavy songs, but they also have that like I see that's like the metal that I like is but that's just me. Where like it like starts off melodic and then fucking.
well, I'm more into punk heavy. So or even like anything close to punk. So I like for example, here's a few. They're not all in one genre, but I'll give a few. Slipknot, one of my favorite heavy metal band. Very ironic, or very classic choice, but Slipknot I love. He showed me Slipknot.
I think we both did.
They
me and
are
Hunter did.
classified as post-hardcore metalcore.
Because like who
Post-hardcore metalcore.
who is
Amity the Affliction.
okay.
But I also
one
like
of my favorite bands, by the way.
but like when I mean punk, I mean like Little Darky is another one of my favorites.
That's
Sorry
not
Mom.
fun.
Oh shit, we're
That-
That's just,
No, like anarchists in that way, or
like, just angry shit.
yeah. But I call it punk simply because of a lot of his songs and the meanings behind them. Like what's another one? Money, Power, Fame is a good
Yeah.
example. Like the music video, trying to show dominating corporate greed and showing the corporates as pigs. That. And I consider that punk because that's the premise of punk, is wanting to. It is kind of going against mass corporation and mass defined government. So another thing that actually annoyed the fuck out of me, I was getting stud pins for to make a punk vest. While I was doing that, because I had to order them on Amazon, and I was sad to do that, but I can't find stud pins anywhere locally unless I want to go down to Denver. And they were only $10, so, and I got 400 of them, so it's worth it. But the thing that pissed me off is punk is about anti-corporations. And the amount of, and after like Spider-Verse came out with Spider-Punk, they tried selling his jacket for like $150, and it's like, you guys are missing the fucking point. Or it's like, I saw like so many punk jackets or punk vests on Amazon, and it's like, no, if you're a punk, you're not buying this on Amazon. Unless it's like one really cheap, or unless
Well, I
it's
mean,
like,
that's the whole thing of Spider-Man. They're capitalizing on Spider-Man.
and that's the thing that sucks. It kind of takes away this character because the corporation did it. It hurts a little bit.
yeah.
America.
But what I'm gonna say I like about punk,
Welcome to America.
I could relate to punk because I like that feeling of freedom that I don't like being told what to do constantly. I want to do my own thing.
That's why I really got close with the Amity Affliction, because I've been touched by a lot of their music, especially when I was in Florida, because
loneliness is what he went through. So I
Yeah.
could and not only that, depravity because of his father. For me, I was just told what to do my whole life and what not to do. That the feeling of finally breaking free and becoming my own person has been a fucking highlight for me. My hair is the longest it's ever been now. I was never allowed to grow out my hair. And my mom even said to me, no, men need to form their hair naturally when they're born in order for their hair to grow long. Yours won't really grow that long. Yeah, my mom said that to me, so that way she could keep control of my hair. And you know what she always gave me? Buzz cuts.
I've always had a buzz cut.
I always got buzz cuts since I was like fucking
Behind-
until I was maybe 11.
Behind every kid with long hair is a mom who used to shave the fuck out of it.
Who's my dad?
I will say though,
Because he's bald.
I will say though, like I looked pretty.
anytime it got longer, he was
I
like,
looked
"Hey."
fine with the buzz cut when I was a kid, but
Those haircuts
I also
are-
just looked so fucking basic. Just because
You did.
My
You
hair
really
was
did.
really blonde, and then
Like,
I started branching out different hairstyles, and then at 16 I started to grow my hair out, and it's this now.
so out of all of my hairstyles, which one has been your guys' favorites? Only
Longer.
the way it is now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know,
I've been trying. It's gonna be almost a year since my last haircut, this February.
I kind of thought the military cut looked pretty nice on you.
Oh, the side shaved?
yeah.
And the back and side shaved? Yeah,
The military cut I thought looked pretty decent.
Oh, I do good with short haircuts. The thing about why I don't like those haircuts is because my hair grows at a medium pace.
Yeah. At
At a medium pace. So should we end this now?
Yeah, we're at an hour and 6. So is there anything you guys want to say before we end off?
I'm glad we found a fucking topic. Like halfway through the episode, though.
No, it's like 15, 16 minutes that we found out what we're going to talk about.
I will firebomb your house if you don't subscribe to the podcast.
And the main channel.
Monica Lewinsky's hot.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and do the outro here. So anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, this is my reminder, is to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Get us to 30 podcast subscribers and turn notifications on so you can stay tuned for new episodes every Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because it starts with the Boys Podcast. And also hit the link in the description and go to my main channel. We're at 261 subscribers. Get us to 300 by this year, and then I'll just do some sort of special video milestone for 300. And then, and then over there you'll get regular content with me or the guys every Friday. Then you guys will also get podcast highlights over there as well, and gaming content. A lot of good stuff over there if you haven't checked it out. And yeah, and also stay tuned. 2 weeks from now is our 2-year anniversary special episode of the podcast. 2 years of the podcast in 2 weeks. So yeah, so anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate that you guys let us be a part of your weekend here every week. It means a lot to us, and we love and appreciate you. And what?
2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
4 beers.
What?
5 beers.
What?
6 beers.
What?
7 beers.
What?
8 beers.
What?
9 beers.
What?
And a Bloody Mary.
Yeah! Anyway, that's whole end off. Love the hell you guys, and as always, we'll see you guys next week. This is fucking hell. I choked on spit.
Trapping.